back from where I started the chapter. I said you might have observed that when you are sitting in your class and suddenly this part of your arm hit the back desk. Now again, this part is been rubbing with the back desk, and again what is been there? Friction. And that friction is been producing, or that friction is been inducing electric charge. As your body is a type of conductor, so that charge flows through your body and goes into the earth. That's why you got the shock. Same is the case in a bus. When suddenly a bus stops and you try to have some help from any part of the bus, your hand got rubbed with that part. Because of rubbing, what is being produced? Friction. And because of friction, charge flows, the charge produced that flows through your body goes into the earth. And just this is the reason why you got the shock. Actually, this, like after rubbing you got some charges, this is not a new concept. This was found 2500 years back by a Greek scientist. Greek, we call, like we are Indians, so we call Greek to the people who come from the country Greece. The person, the scientist named Thales. This particular person, he observed that when an amber, I'll tell you what is an amber. Actually, an amber means a very hard substance made from the resins produced by the trees. A very hard substance used in jewelry earlier as a gemstone. What this person Thales observed, he observed when amber is being rubbed with cat's fur, same thing happened just like this. So the first person was this so-called the great Thales, who comes across with an idea that charges can be induced by rubbing. But is there any difference between the charges which flows there in these, like if you have electricity at your home, that is also just because of the charges. And I think one electricity is also produced here. When you hit the back of the desk, you got the shock. It means some electricity is being produced there also. It means I come across two types of electricities. One which is being induced here, where the charges does not flow, they remains stationary. And one electricity which is being coming in our homes, where the charges continuously flow. And this electricity where charges continuously flow is known as current electricity. And this electricity which is being produced on rubbing, where the charges are at rest. Rest means the charges are static, and such an electricity is known as static electricity. It means electricity is of two types. So types of electricity. Actually, there are two types of electricities. One is a static electricity, which is being produced by the static charges, and one is current electricity, which, which is being produced by the flow of charges. But, is there any difference between the charges which flows there in these, like if you have electricity at your home, that is also just because of the charges. And I think one electricity is of two types. One is a static electricity, which is being produced by the static charges, and one is current electricity, which is being produced by the flow of charges. But This is not our present concept. In 10th class, we have to study about only current electricity. This topic you will be studying in 12th grade or in class 2 class, the first chapter, electrostatics of your physics.